Hello, I'm Richard Chambers, and welcome to another episode in my continuing series, A View from the Audit Trail. Have you ever felt like people around you don't want to know the truths, even when that truth could prevent serious problems? In the internal audit world, this is more common than you might think. Today, I want to talk about a concept that's gaining attention in organizations everywhere, the fofo culture. That's short for fear of finding out. In a fofo culture, leaders and employees alike avoid information that might reveal problems. They'd rather stick their heads in the sand than deal with the inconvenient truths, and that makes auditing exponentially harder. Instead of facing challenges head-on, people avoid difficult conversations, minimize early warning signs, and discourage anyone who tries to raise hard questions. Transparency is seen as a threat, not an asset. If your goal as an internal auditor is to shine a light on risk, a fofo environment can feel like swimming upstream. Here's how it often shows up in practice. Number one, resistance to audit findings. Management may deny or downplay what audits reveal. They may claim, hey, it's always been done this way, or regulators haven't complained, just to avoid action. Number two, in some organizations, auditors run into a problem with withholding information. Access is key to effective auditing, but in fofo cultures, auditors may get delayed, partial, or blocked information, even when it's critical. Number three, marginalization of internal audit. Rather than being seen as a partner, internal audit may be treated like a nuisance, excluded from important discussions, or labeled as a compliance police force. Number four, retaliation or subtle punishment. Fofo cultures can punish truth tellers with stalled promotions, reputational damage, or pressure to change findings, all of which discourage candor. Number five, audit committee blind spots. When management filters information going up to governance bodies, audit committees can have a rosy, inaccurate picture of risk, leaving the boards in the dark. Fofo doesn't just slow down audit work, it undermines organizational resilience. If risks aren't identified early and addressed appropriately, small issues can grow into crises. The cost of ignoring cultures and truth-telling can become enormous reputationally, financially, and strategically. So what can internal auditors do about it? Even in fofo cultures, internal auditors have tools and strategies to remain effective. First, build relationships before you deliver bad news. Trust isn't built overnight, and fofo cultures have little of it. If you're only ever seen when there's a problem, resistance will be strong. Start with collaborative, business-aligned engagements. Second, frame findings in terms of risk. Fofo cultures fear exposure, so connect your observations directly to strategic, financial, or compliance risks that matter to leaders. Language matters. Risk language gets attention. Third, use the audit committee as a partner. Audit committees are less likely to tolerate fofo than management alone. Establish clear, direct communications with them so risks aren't filtered out. Fourth, document relentlessly. In fofo cultures, accountability is fragile. Keep thorough records of your requests, interactions, and evidence. This protects your team and it preserves the truth. And fifth, model courage with professionalism. Courage isn't confrontation, it's consistent integrity. State the facts, uphold your role, and don't be silent when things matter. Auditing in a fofo culture isn't easy. It requires patience, resilience, and a commitment to the truth. But here's the thing. Fofo may delay accountability, but it can't eliminate risk. The very role of internal audit is to assure that risks are surfaced, understood, and communicated, even when people don't want to hear them. If you're out there facing these challenges, you're not alone. You're doing some of the most critical work your organization needs. Thanks for watching this episode of A View from the Audit Trail. I'm Richard Chambers.